Hello there. This story is called The Laying On of Hands, and it was at the heart of the long short story that I wrote called The Power to Heal. Much of the story is true, but the names are rather different and the circumstances are different, and the mixture, which is of fact and fiction, is very similar to the mixture in The Power to Heal. Let's read it. Josh Cobb was in a quandary. His wife's mother had died earlier in the year, and his wife, Amy, who was Portuguese but born in France, had taken it very badly. Within days, she had developed an excruciating cough. It was a paroxysm that lasted about 30 seconds, ending with a violent retch, which made her feel as if her lungs were being pulled out. At the end, her eyes were red and watery, she had a massive headache, and she felt completely washed out. The fit of coughing returned every 2 or 3 hours, day and night. Both of them were worn out. Bushed was Josh's colloquial way of putting it. He thought back to recent events. Over the past 8 months, Amy had seen 9 doctors in Lisbon. None of them could find a way to stop the coughing. Lots of ideas and theories and pills and sprays and cough medicine and x-rays and ultrasounds and even a CAT scan. But no success. Then, in despair, she took their daughter's advice. Their daughter was into alternative medicine. And she went to see an energy healer in a town near where they lived in central Portugal. He took his hand and put it on her arm, kept it there for 10 minutes or so, and did whatever an energy healer does. "You won't cough again," he said. And she didn't. Not once. Josh had always thought that these things were cobblers. He smiled, recalling the stupid marks that had plagued him at school. "Cobblers, cob," they used to say. Or, "Don't josh with Josh. Cobblers for cobbies, like serious." And they all laughed. Nutters, Josh thought. Josh was happy nobody in Portugal would ever repeat this kind of Millie bullying. Right now, he wondered if this energy stuff was all cobblers, and he was a nutter for believing it could work. A week later, Amy went back to Senor Antonio, the energy healer. Her cough had not come back, but Senor Antonio said she had still not cleared her body of the negative energy streams. Josh wasn't really into this positive and negative energy stuff, but he was not too worried since the treatment was free, however many times his wife went, and it kept his wife happy, especially through exchanges of emails with their daughter, who lived in Thailand and had learnt about Sir Antonio there, although he never understood exactly how. If she asked, she would probably say it was fate. Then one evening, when Amy came into the house after another session with Senor Antonio, she said that he wanted to write a book on his life and his ability to cure people spontaneously, but he didn't know how to go about it. Josh didn't know what got into him. Forces behind his understanding, maybe. When he said, "Well, I can write a book for him, but it has to be in English." "That's just what he wants," his wife exclaimed. "He says he wants to get a worldwide audience because what he says and knows is essential for the future of humanity." Oh no, thought Josh. You stuck your neck out there, didn't you, Josh, eh? You ought to know by now when to say nothing. Now there's no way back. He smiled sweetly at his wife.